Hello BG, I'm Ryan Strodtbeck, and this is your Falcon Sports Update. Tuesday night in South Bend, the BGSU men's soccer team gave the #1 ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish a scare. The Irish struck early with a first half goal to give them a 1-0 lead going into halftime.
What a pass by Towns, Casey, and Gallagher scores!
And tic-tac-toe into the back of the net, the Irish take the 1-0 lead.
In the second half, BG's Chris Brennan responded with an 18-yard shot that tied things up at the 51st minute. With less than 15 minutes to play, the Irish added one more goal to secure the 2-1 victory and hold on to their #1 ranking.
Farina finds his teammate, and the Irish score the second goal of the game, and it's Thomas Hewlin.
Notre Dame is going to move to 6-0 after an impressive win here today against a gritty Bowling Green squad.
After the match, head coach Eric Nichols commented on his team's effort against Notre Dame.
I do feel like maybe we certainly conceded some possession tonight, and they were getting a lot of corners and so on and so forth. But we defended those well. They're dangerous on those, by the way. We defended them well. And I did feel that we had a better plan coming out. We connected better, and then we had a better plan just getting into their box and how we went about it. And our front runners really performed well. They really did the chore that we asked them to do. And I do feel like a couple different breaks, and we walk out of here victors. That group on that bus is ready to get after it. They're chomping at the bit just to keep going. They feel like they're close. They feel like it's coming, and it doesn't matter who's lined up against us next. We're gonna get after it.
While the men's soccer team is competitive against top competition, BG's football team is not. The Falcons could be making a change at quarterback for tomorrow's game at Middle Tennessee State. Sports Director Zack Carreon looks at the controversy under center.
It looks like we have a new starting quarterback in Bowling Green. After much speculation and a battle for the top spot, freshman Jarrett Dagey looks to have secured the start for BG's last non-conference game against Middle Tennessee State. WTOL sports reporter and BGSU alum Jordan Strodtbeck broke the news on Twitter Thursday morning after attending the Falcons practice, saying that there is no question in his mind that the true freshman will start as quarterback. Strodtbeck went on to tweet, Dagey took almost every snap with the first team. Mike Jinks didn't use the word starter, but he is clearly the guy. Dagey is a freshman, but he is polished. Graduated early from high school. He isn't a normal true freshman. He looks sharp today.
There was a little more added on his plate, and then again, he's a freshman, but like I said, he's got great moxie and great aptitude, and he picked it up as well as could be expected. But there's definitely some things that he needs to improve on. Really, in essence, you're almost like looking at this kid in his redshirt freshman year, and I think that's why you see a lot of colleges across the country really trying to get those kids to graduate early and get them in, because it makes a huge difference.
After a winless start and little production on the offensive side of the ball, the change at quarterback doesn't come as a surprise. But few expected Jinks to replace the redshirt sophomore James Morgan with the true freshman so early in the season. Neither Jinks or anyone from Bowling Green football has confirmed who will start under center tomorrow night in Tennessee, but expect to see the true freshman from Texas, Dagey, taking the majority of the snaps against the Blue Raiders. Reporting for BG24 Sports, I'm Zack Carreon.
Middle Tennessee comes in at 1-2 on the season, while the Falcons are 0-3. The Orange and Brown ran over 300 yards last year against the Blue Raiders. Josh Cleveland had more than half of those yards. The Falcons will need to rely on their running game since the quarterback job is still uncertain. Kickoff is 7 p.m. tomorrow night at Floyd Stadium. ESPN3 will stream the game. Shifting gears to BGSU cross country, last Friday the men's and women's teams competed in the 2017 Spartan Invite. In her first race of the season, redshirt junior Rachel Walney stole the show, finishing first out of 290 total runners in the 6K event. She finished less than 1 minute from her personal best. Junior Noah Schaub also placed in the top 10 for the men's team. The Falcons return to action 1 week from today when they travel to Indiana for the Joe Payne Notre Dame Invitational. The meet begins at 2 p.m. Finally, BG Volleyball opened MAC play against the defending MAC East champions, the Miami Redhawks. Junior libero Callie Simon set a program record with 45 digs. She averaged over 11 per set and broke her own record of 44 digs. 4 Falcons earned double-digit kill totals, but the Redhawks won 3-1 in 4 close sets. The Falcons play their first MAC home game tomorrow night against Northern Illinois at the Stro. The match begins at 5 p.m. That's all for this Falcon Sports Update. Check in again on Monday for more updates and stories about your favorite Falcon teams.